With 435 House and 37 Senate seats at stake, Democrats face a rocky road ahead of the midterm elections. But there are signs of hope for them when earlier this week, Colorado Senator Michael Bennet won his state's Democratic primary, and the Democratic National Committee is poised to spend a record amount on this year's midterm campaign. Democratic National Committee Chairman Timothy Kaine spoke with our Lizzie O'Leary and says that if voters want change, their choice is clear.
We're not where we want to be, and the president says that all the time, but we've got a very clear choice between a team that has been doing the heavy lifting to get us going again and a Republican Party that has said over and over again that they're just going to go back and embrace the same policies of the previous administration that put us into the tailspin.
Joining us now is the woman who spoke to Mr. Kaine, Bloomberg's Lizzie O'Leary, filling in for Al Hunt on Political Capital. So what else did he have to say, Lizzie?
Well, we talked about a lot of things. Obviously, this was somewhat good news coming out of Tuesday for the Democrats. But still, Michael Bennet, who was the win that they were all touting, the Democrats backed him, said, when asked if the president would campaign with him, basically said, we'll have to see. So this is not a slam dunk by any measure for Democrats. Obviously, parties in off-year elections tend to not do that well. The Democrats think they might have a little bit of a better chance here. They like the fact that they're going to be running against a lot of Tea Party candidates, but this is a very tough road ahead for them.
How much did he say they were willing to spend?
So we're talking about $50 million. It's a lot of money, and 20 of that will be in direct spending. We talked a lot about direct spending, and you have a sense that both parties are essentially equal right now in terms of how much they've raised, how much they're going to spend. Republicans basically caught up to Democrats who had an edge for a little while, and that is something that Democrats are paying attention to. They know that right now the opposition party stands to raise a lot more money.
And Lizzie, we should say we've seen Wall Street donations favor Republicans during this election cycle. In 2008, it was in the other direction. So did he have reaction to that?
Well, this was an interesting one. We talked about this, and the Democratic spin is that's because we passed this Wall Street reform bill. But there's another argument to be made here, is that Wall Street puts its money in a very practical way. They basically are looking at elections kind of like stocks. And my argument to him was, look, is it possible that they're going long Republicans, short Democrats here? He rejected that in favor of saying it's because we passed this financial reform bill. But the Wall Street money has been fairly right on when you look at how it's trended over the past few elections. So that's going to be one thing to watch, Jules.
One predictor. Thanks a lot, our Lizzie O'Leary. And we should mention that you can watch Lizzie's interview with Tim Kaine. That is on Political Capital tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. His comments should be quite interesting in the context of the upcoming elections.